Well, one, it's patriotic. We have it here. It's a source. It's a domestic fuel that is creating American jobs. One, from extracting it to the pipelines to every aspect of it. Um, the jobs it's created in the vehicle market. It's a cleaner burning fuel. The cost is dramatically less than gasoline or diesel fuel. There's really, besides, once the infrastructure really grows, there really isn't a reason not to. And right now there's a lot of big companies that are actually getting out there and really starting to put up the fill stations and the infrastructure for, that are, not behind the gates where we have public access. The big thing is, yeah, we can start it around a fleet, but every station that we put up needs to be accessible to the public so that it's reachable and tangible for our everyday commuters. Really, right now, it's just kind of getting out there, and these shows, it kind of shows what's available. Talk to your local, congressman, your local politicians, kind of get it lobbied. But also, it's getting those big fleets to acknowledge it first too. Once they are educated on it, it takes usually one larger fleet to kind of anchor a fill station project. And all it takes is that one fleet, and once they can team up with the right people, and there's a lot of companies out there now helping, assisting, fleets in the whole process from start to finish. The number one is I would say it's domestic fuel. The refining process is next to nothing compared to gasoline or liquid fuels. It's something we're standing on right now. And that is also the cost. I mean, everybody needs to save money. It's that we need to, cost will help everything grow. So it's cost, and it's a domestic fuel. Once the infrastructure really starts showing up, it will really spark the everyday user and commuter, to start converting and start doing the research. I mean, it's out there now. The information's online, and it's starting to be known and mentioned a lot more. But once the infrastructure starts going up and people actually see that $1.75 a gallon sign, it really makes it more tangible, and they can put their hands on it, and it really will spark the industry, is public infrastructure. The vehicle end is now ramped up, and I think is getting ready for the public infrastructure to kind of take hold, because you can see now there's a lot more certified systems out that are available, and there's a lot more people getting into this. I think the vehicle end is going to be, it constantly grows every day, and it's really exciting to see that. But I think, it will take time, but I think it's ready for when the vehicle end now, I think, is ready for that public infrastructure to show up. Well, purpose-built is right for some people. It really is. It's, the certain fleets, it's correct, it makes things simpler. But the adaptability and customization that you can kind of do with and the actual converting of the vehicles is, you can make it your own, and you're not stuck with a package. So you can actually make it, how you want it for your application, a little more so than you can from the OEM. Usually it's a kind of a take it or leave it once it becomes packaged from the OEMs. But we can kind of alter things and kind of customize them per fleet and per end user, doing the conversions and actually doing the bodies, there's a lot of different options out there for that. So also it broadens the availability of vehicles. It's very limited what we can order from the OEMs, and what's out there in certified systems is a pretty impressive list right now. So you have a lot more options of vehicles to legally convert by different manufacturers now. So that's exciting. Jobs, because we still need to drill it. We still need to get it to the compressor stations. We need pipelines. Engineers to design these kits, to make changes with the new OEMs, to work with the OEMs, from Class 8 trucks all the way down to your domestic vehicles. Building those relationships will really help, and it'll get the industry growing.